Hello and welcome to 𝒞𝑜𝓃𝓃𝓄𝑒.com. This video is part of the customer service video series, and the name of it is 10 Techniques for Dealing with Overly Emotional People. Now this video is part of the customer service series, but you can use it with family members, with friends, coworkers, customers. And one of the things that we do when we are trying to calm people down is we actually tell them to calm down. And I don't know in the history of mankind if that's ever been successful with any of us. So I'm going to strongly suggest that you do exactly the opposite of what your intentions are if you are going to say things like calm down. Dealing with emotions. Okay, people get angry, and sometimes you can see it in their face, body language, tone of voice, and definitely the words. So you want to be able to spot this and know how to deal with it. I am going to give you 10 techniques to do just that. And with every video, we always tell you to write this down. Well, especially with this situation, because you're not going to want to whip out your pad and read the 10 techniques while you're in the middle of a highly emotional situation. So you want to have this memorized. Now, there is a disclaimer. This video is to give advice for dealing with people who are getting emotional, not violent. If you feel you're in danger, please dial 911. Here we go. Number 1. You want to show that you're listening to the person. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you're agreeing, and I highly recommend that you do not interrupt, especially if the person is trying to get out his or her thoughts. Okay, number 2, acknowledge the other person's positions or interests. That doesn't mean that you agree with him or her. You could think that what they're saying is nonsense and absolute foolishness, but you should agree with their ability or their right to have a position or an interest that differs from yours. Number 3, accept the other person's perspective. Again, accepting it doesn't mean that you're agreeing with it. You just accept that that is one of the possibilities and that situation could have happened. Number 4, avoid accusations. You make me feel so angry. You said blah, blah, blah. Rather use I statements. I feel really uncomfortable when you say this, or I think that it would be better. Number 5, you want to avoid the absolutes. When you say always or when you say never, very rarely is that true. So you want to avoid saying you always do this or you never listen to me. Number 6, I know we're going kind of quick here. You want to state your position in certain terms. What I need, what is going to have to happen in order for us to move forward. Be very clear on your position. Number 7, propose a solution if you can think of one. And I suggest that you talk about what the other person's going to get, what you're going to get, so it's win-win. Number 8, you want to suggest further discussion, especially if the person's getting a little crazy and it's getting loud and you can tell that you're going round and round in circles. This is key. This is really important. Make sure that the other person knows that this can be discussed at another time. This isn't the be-all and end-all. Number 9, punch them right in the nose. No, I'm just kidding. You want to follow up. If you've suggested that you get together at another time, make sure that you're really specific about when you're going to get together and what you anticipate will happen when you do get together. And finally, number 10, the 10th technique that I want to give you is about respect. And what does that mean? You want to show respect. You can show it in your body language, in your tone of voice, and of course with your words. Don't take it personally. If this person's getting emotional, it doesn't mean that it's against you. I believe that everybody can win in any type of conflict or emotional situation or even in a negotiation. Now, I have an action plan for you. I want you to put this information to use immediately with family members, with friends, with coworkers, with customers, and that's the best way for you to learn the information. If you had a chance to watch the video in the training and coaching series on the 7 secrets to memorization, this is vital. You have to teach this to someone else, and you have to put this information into use immediately. And then once you do, please type out my email address and send me an email to Michelle at michellemotivateme.com. Thank you.